Hey, good morning. Christy Mattoon here with Mind Rewire and Christy Renee Healing Ministries. I am on my way to get my husband's tires changed for him, so I'm trying to be a helper. And thought I would jump on here while I'm driving down towards Ogden and answer a question that somebody asked me the other day that I thought was kind of interesting. Let me close my windows here. They asked me what I think about some of the New Age spiritual stuff and just my thoughts on it, right, wrong, or indifferent. They were just curious what I think. I don't know why anybody would be curious about that, but I'll give you my insight. I don't mind. So her particular question was on the bus stop theory. Have you heard the bus stop theory? So there's this idea about when we are not in this plane, when we are not born yet in this place, that our souls are in another place, and that other place apparently has a bus stop. And it's this concept of where we can gather and talk to each other about what we're going to do when we come here, right? When we drop into this plane of existence. So you can meet other souls or meet up with other souls that have whatever they have going on, or something that they want to learn would be a better way to put it. So they want to learn something, you want to learn something, and the things that we both want to learn match up, and we can, in essence, I guess, help each other, right? That's the concept. And so, like, if I've never experienced being murdered, and my potential husband, brother, mother, whatever this person or soul is, has never had the experience of murdering somebody, we would come down together and do this, right? So we can both have those experiences. Now that's pretty extreme, but that's pretty much the concept, and you can do that as easily and lightly as you want to, or it could be that kind of an extreme idea. And to me, the whole concept is just mortifying. I'm just like, seriously, who came up with this nonsense? So obviously I don't agree with it. I don't get a good feeling about it. So if I take that idea and put it in my heart, I'm just like, seriously? Like, right? But it's the idea that you plan your whole existence here, and in being able to plan your whole existence, that's how you do it, is you pre-plan it, right? So essentially, it could potentially knock out the idea of free will, because it's been predestined, it's been pre-planned that this is what you'll go to. But then these same people will tell you, well, in that idea, you have free will inside of that whole concept of how that's going to happen and what's going to go on, and however you choose to do whatever you choose to do. So the free will is still in play, supposedly. But I'm thinking about this, like, even on a broader aspect and the context of everything that's going on the planet right now. So with the government's, like, it's pretty understood at this point that we are controlled. We always have been. At this rate, we probably always will be. And so did we all collectively get together and design this plan that a group of 13 families will control us and ruin all of our lives, essentially taking things that don't belong to them and eating children and the pedo stuff and our medical nonsense? I mean, the whole idea is just crazy. Poisoning our food, the air, the water. Did we collectively get together at the bus stop and go, hey, let's let these guys be in charge of us and wreck everything that we thought we stood for on this planet? Does that resonate in your heart? That's my litmus test for a lot of this stuff. Actually, for all of this stuff, that is my litmus test, is run it through my heart. What does it feel like? Does it feel like it's truth? Does it feel like it's pretty shaky? Does it make me really squeamish and want to scream and run and yell no? because if it does, then you probably don't want to be going into that idea or utilizing that idea to guide your life. Oh, I chose this. I chose to have a narcissistic mother that hated me my whole life since I was born and told me I was fat and I was never going to be good as Jesus. And that's literal. Like, that's my childhood, right? I don't remember anything under 13-ish. Wasn't sure why for the longest time, but now I realize why. I actually have heard stories about why that's probably the case. But the abuse, mental and emotional abuse, was pretty rough. So did me and her meet at the bus stop, and she was like, hey, I've never been a narcissist. I really want to be mean to a group of kids that I give birth to in my next life. That's what I want to do. Never experienced that. That would be fun. And did I really stand there and say, oh man, I need a narcissistic mother that'll torture me and, you know, really make me second guess and question and believe in things that aren't true and all this craziness that we went through as kids? Really? Did I agree to that? Because I don't think so. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And I'm not saying the people that use that idea still, that concept, are dumb. I'm not putting them down. Like, believe what you want to believe, but run it through your heart and see what feels right for you. Run it through your best monitor, right? See what it feels like. See if it's something that registers or that it resonates. Because with me, it just doesn't. It is just, I don't know, I just bat my eyes and shake my head when I think about some of the things that we've been taught in the New Age spiritualism stuff, right? Same with religion. I won't lie to you. Same with religion. You know, we're taught that God loves you unconditionally and will do anything for his children. But the God that we're taught about in the book that we're given was not that. Have you ever looked at that? Have you ever gotten really, really, really open-minded? Get in your heart. Jesus said it's in your heart. Go look there. That's where I ask my questions. And that's when I start getting led, is when I get really serious about asking certain questions and answers start coming up. And sometimes they come in a form of a book, sometimes it's a video, sometimes it's another speaker, sometimes it's just a person appearing in my life and going, hey, have you ever thought about checking this out? And then all bets are off, right? Because now it's opened up doors and the rabbit hole appears before you. Oh, goodness sakes. So to the question, let me get back on track here, to the question of the bus stop. I think it's a bunch of hooey. I think it's an easy out for people who have shit going on in their life and want to be, oh no, I planned this, I need to go through this. It goes hand in hand with my thoughts on we're here to learn something. In this existence, you will learn something. It's just the way all this works, right? You have to learn to get by. But I don't think that's why we're here. I think there is a whole different matrix and level to why we're here, and it does not include learning anything. And I won't even go into that right now, but we can one of these days if you want to. Yeah, I have different thoughts on all this stuff. So the idea of having to learn something, and once you, my friend tells me this all the time, once you learn your lesson, you get to move on. Really? Because I don't think it works that way. I just don't. Anyway, sorry about the rough video. I am driving my husband's car, which is super fun. It's a 6-speed Honda. Goes way faster than I should ever be allowed to go. But it's super fun to drive, and I haven't driven it in a while. And I just want to get off here because I got to turn. I love you. I bless you. Thank you for being here. And we will talk again soon.